Well, good evening, YouTubers. Hi, this is Bob. Well, tonight I'm doing a special video. Tonight is my YouTube celebrity reading. For those of you who have been to my channel, you know by now that the recipient of tonight's reading is the world-famous BFFTaylor. Hi, Taylor. Good to see you tonight. I think all of you will agree with me that we all love Taylor. She's a lot of fun. She brings a lot of fascinating commentary to YouTube, and I'm looking forward to reading for her tonight. Well, before we begin, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay. Well, Fletcher's over here. He sends his greetings to you. Well, Taylor, as I'm stepping forward here, I'm coming into your vibration. I'm picking up a lot of anxious energy around you right now, and I feel like you're kind of about to jump out of your skin. It's like your energy's so hyper and excitable right now, and I feel like you've been kind of put in that position here. It's kind of like the last 2 months for some reason you've been kind of stuck and nothing's moving forward. Well, I don't want you to worry about that, because you are about to come out of that, and I'm seeing around you a lot of changes coming, and they'll be coming rapidly. Now, as we go into the month of November here, I'm picking up around you some interesting things here, and it looks like there's the beginning of a relationship coming for you, and I'm seeing a boyfriend. Okay, and we'll talk more about the specific details of that later. But I want you to be, kind of watching for that, and be very discerning, because you're making some important choices here. But I think you're doing well with that, and I'm pleased to be able to bring you that. Okay. Now, as we go into the month of December around you, I also pick up that there's going to be some travel here with you and your family. And it looks like this is related to an issue around your father about a job change and a relocation. Now, I see you traveling in December for that, but it looks like it'll actually not be until around the end of January that you'll be moving. And I'll give you the specifics on that a little later as well. But it looks like it's going to be a positive move for you. And I see you going to another school, and it looks like that'll be the one that you graduate from. Okay? So not to worry. Anyways, yes, Fletcher's over here. He keeps pushing on me, and he keeps saying, yes, tell her. Well, one of the things Fletcher's asking me to tell you is that the spirit people around you are raising up your vibration. And what that means is that you yourself are getting very much more psychic. Okay? Now, I pick up around you a number of people in spirit here. And I get Father Jacobson, who's one of your guides, a priest, and he's with you. And he's asking me to bring you over to you. He says, yes, let her know that I'm very pleased with her spiritual development, okay? So you've been doing very well in that area, Taylor. And I also get around you here another lady. I want to place this on your mom's side of the family. It feels like I believe it's like a mother's sister here. It's an aunt. And she comes in here, and she's asking me to tell you, she says, please let her know that I'm at peace. And she says, bring a message, take this message to your mother. And this aunt is asking me to tell you, she says, I am healed now, okay? I pick up around her there may have been some issues here, particularly I get through the lymph glands or the breast area here. So it could have been cancer, some sort of infection here around her near the time of crossing. But she's on the other side now, and she's at peace, okay? So no worries there. Okay. The other thing that I also want to touch in on here is that I also am getting a message from Rose. And Rose is actually one of my spirit people. But she comes in here to tell you, she says, I'm coming in around her to help with her development and also with the earthbound spirits. Now, you've got around your house some earthbound spirits. And I'm picking up 2 young children, okay? And one of them died, looks like he died in, it was influenza around 1900. He has a little sister as well with him. I think that they both died of that that issue. It was like influenza, flu, both around 1900, somewhere in that time frame. And there's another lady I get around the house who comes in as well, and she's going to be helping Rose to take them over. So you've got a lot of help there, not to worry, okay? But I am getting around you a lot of spiritual activity, and it's a sign of your psychic development, okay? So not to worry there, okay? Now, one of the other things I'm getting here around you, very interesting, is you're going to be having a lot of dreams as well coming. And these are related to your past lives, okay? Now, you're going to be having dreams about theater, like being on a stage and talking to people. And I do believe that you had a life, and it looks like it was in the 1800s, connected to the theater work, okay? Now, why this is important is, one, it's neat to know about your past lives. And you died around 1850, I think, somewhere around there. But the other thing that's important around this is that I see around you media projects. And I'm going to talk about that a little more as we get into the letters. But I pick up that you're going to be involved with some media work this year. And I want you to be prepared for that. Because even though you're public now, you're going to be a lot more of a public person in the next year. But don't worry, you'll be fine with that, okay? I see only good things here for you, all right? Now, speaking of good things, one of the other things I'm getting around you is the braces are coming off. That looks like that's going to start around January. And I'll be interested to hear what your orthodontist says, because I see the progress around the teeth as being able to take them off. Now, they may not all come off at once, but it does look like they'll begin, okay? So I just want to bring that over to you. All right. Well, we did get a lot of letters here, and I'm just going to touch on a few of them because we only have a little bit of time here. But anyways, one of the letters that we got was from Cree Ingalls. And all of you may know Cree Ingalls. She runs the Cree Ingalls radio show on all digital radio networks called Chillin' with Cree. And that's actually where I met Taylor. Cree wants to ask, do I ever see Taylor in a motion picture? Well, actually, yes, I do. And Taylor, it's my pleasure to be able to tell you that I'm seeing something around June of 2009 here. And it looks like this summer you'll be doing some work in media. And there may also be an issue around television coming here around that time as well. So either way, it looks good for you, either TV or movies. But I do see you doing that, and it looks like 2009 is a big year for that for you. Okay. Now, the other letter that I wanted to touch in on with was from With Love Krista, and she wants to know who you're going to marry. And, you know, Taylor, I also, you asked me some questions about that as well, so I'm going to wrap it all into this here, okay? First of all, I do believe you'll marry, and it's around age 26, okay? And for children, now I know you asked for a range, but I'm seeing an exact number, so I'm just going to give it to you. I see 3 children around you. It'll be 2 boys and 1 girl. And it looks like they'll be healthy and happy. And you'll have a wonderful marriage. And your husband, interestingly, is connected to media. Okay? And I see you also in the coming years going to university, and it's connected to the Northwest. So I think you'll be somewhere like up around Washington State. And I'd like you to be open to studying communications, because I see that as a good field for you, and you'll have a lot of success with that, okay? All right. Well, Taylor, I have enjoyed the chance to read for you, and we'll talk more offline because there's some more details I want to give, but I don't want to give them out here publicly. But it's great to see you, and thank you for taking the time to watch and be interested in my spiritualist work. And anyways, I look forward in the future to bringing you more messages from the spirit world.